Hi friends, this is Nirmal Patel from Akshar Education, and in this video we are going to learn the introduction to GST. So very first thing, what is GST? So GST stands for Goods and Service Tax. So whenever you purchase something like, let us say, laptop or mobile, you got to pay certain extra percentage which goes to the government. So in Australia, GST is 10%. So whatever is the amount of, let us say, laptop or mobile, shopkeeper is going to charge you 10% extra because that 10% goes to government. So that is for the goods. It also applies to services. So let us say, like I'm running the tutoring business. So what are the fees I'm getting from my students? I got to pay 10% to the government. So GST applies for services as well. So that is 10% in Australia, but in different countries, that percentage is different. Also, it varies a little bit in the name as well. Some of the country is saying like VAT, value added tax, like this. But in Australia, it's GST, which is goods and service tax. And in Australia wide, it's going to be 10% always. Now, two kinds of questions are very important whenever you're doing GST involved questions. Very first thing is, if the price is given before GST, without GST, and you want to find out the price after GST, then what you're going to do? So the very first thing is, your original price, let us say, is 100%. That's your original price. On top of that, you're going to pay 10% GST. So 100% plus 10%, which is 110%. So you got to pay 110% of the original value. Now 110%, if we change that into a decimal, go divide by 100, so that is going to be 1.1. Now this is 1.1 is same as 110% in decimal. This 1.1 is a magical number. Why am I saying that magical number? Because if you want to find out the price after GST, price in which GST will be included, then you're going to just simply multiply original price with 1.1. So whatever is the price given, if you multiply by 1.1, then you get the answer of the price after GST. Let us say there is a laptop and the laptop original price is $1,000 without GST. So what is the price after GST? So I can multiply 1,000 times 1.1 and then I get my answer 1,100, and that is the price after GST. Students generally don't face a problem here. Multiplying by 1.1 is understandable, or they get the 10%, they add it, that is the same. But here, lot of students find difficulty. Even my students in year 12 sometimes do struggle as well, who are doing standard maths. So this is very important. If the price is given, which is already including the GST, so GST is already included in the price. And if you want to find out the original price before GST, then what is the process? So to find out the price before GST, what you're going to do is, you're going to reverse this process. Whenever you wanted to include the GST, you multiply by 1.1. So my 1.1 is still a magical number. To get back to the original price, whatever is the price given after GST, I go to divide by 1.1. So to find out the original price, whatever is the price given with GST, you go to divide by 1.1. Now here, a lot of students make a mistake. They find out the 10% and then minus it, which is not going to give you the same answer. So whatever the process you did on the first place, multiplying by 1.1, you go to reverse that cycle, you go to divide by 1.1 to get that. I'm going to give you an example. Let us say there's a wallet and the price of the wallet is $44, and that price includes GST. And you want to find out the price before GST. So you can simply do like 44 divided by 1.1, and then you can work it out, guys. So it's going to be like 44 over 1.1, and because there is a decimal involved, so I can multiply by 10 here, I can multiply by 10 on the top as well. So 44 times 10, which is going to be 440, and then 1.1 times 10 is going to be 11. So now we can see 11 4s are 44, and 4 and 0, so that's going to be $40. So the price before GST is going to be $40. Golden principle. Do not forget, if you find out the price after GST, multiply by 1.1. If you find out the price before GST, divide by 1.1. And if you understand that, I think you'll be really in a good shape in doing the questions of GST. In the next video, I'll be teaching you some questions involved GST. So yeah, watch that video and get the concept very clear. Bye for now. I'll see you then. Bye.